is an emergency. I'm begging urgently. This is a serious case.
Before I touch on these cards. Oh, and I said I said I give you is it the same price or is it like a cash out difference?
I'm sorry?
Is no, the Orisha reading and the ancestor reading is a different. Okay. All right. Well, as you know, I'm a direct energy reader. Don't believe in reading zodiac signs or birthdays. So if you tell me, it will make a difference on your reading. But if you don't tell me, it's cool. I ask that you be open with the spirit and have fun. We will be doing Who is my Orisha guiding me at the moment reading. Keep in mind, I am not crowning you. You will have to go to a person that practices Ifa, Santeria, one of those people who can crown you, okay? I just talk to spirit and tell you exactly what's going on with them or what they're going on with you, okay?
Yeah.
Now, the way this works, I'm going to deal 13 cards. The first Orisha to pop out of the 13 cards, that's Orisha that's over your headspace at the moment. Then I deal 10 cards. The first Orisha to pop out of my deck there, that's Orisha that's over your actions at the moment. Then I deal 7 cards. Pay close attention to that one because that's the Orisha that's over your destiny. This one here will kind of define what you should be doing in life, okay?
Okay.
All right. I've taken the liberty of shuffling the cards. I want you to say your first name so I can pray on them. Do I have permission to cut your cards?
Okay.
All right. So let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Your first of the Orisha that's over your headspace at the moment is Ogun. 1, 2, 3, 4. The Orisha that's over your action is Oba. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And the Orisha that's over your destiny is Oshun. Okay, I like this. All right, let's jump into this. All right, we're going to start with the Orisha that's over your headspace at the moment. This is why you think the way you think, speak the way you speak, perceive things the way you perceiving things at the moment. In this area right here, you have Ogun. And if you know anything about Ogun, people like to call him a warrior, but I like to look at him as a problem solver, a conflict resolutionist. Now, he is saying, like in your head, he's giving you strategy, skills, and all kind of mental images how to work on your current situation concerning your mate. So everything he puts in your face to say, okay, if you talk this way, you speak softly like this, you move over here, you step sideways over here, you place the handle here, you do this right here, leave the toilet seat up, all that shit. Everything he's giving you this to calm your mate down and to put you in control of this situation before you exit. Now, what is he talking about before you exit?
We've been saying this for a long time, and I question whether it's supposed to be sometimes because the back and forth, but I've been pretty much, I get that, because I've been pretty much doing that, just trying to be someone's peace while gaining my own peace.
Well, he is saying being someone's peace while not getting peace is crazy. This is the problem. You're trying to be someone
while gaining my peace.
While gaining.
So while I'm finding my own peace, learn how to be someone else's peace, because it's not always just on his side, it's be my side too. So I have to learn to work together with him.
Notice what he said before you leave this situation, and you're saying working together. I'm telling you what the cards are saying. So are you telling me that all this nice stuff you're doing is to keep him with you? Because he's telling me something different.
No, it's to stay together, because
All right. I got you. He said, okay, I'm just going to tell you what they say, but you got every right to make your own mind up with this. So, by him giving you these...
I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to understand.
You're trying to see?
I'm trying to understand.
Are you trying to understand what he's saying or what you want to do?
What he's saying.
Okay, I'll explain it to you again. So what he's saying is every strategy, every step you're taking to make a peaceful existence in this house, everything you're doing to make this man not argue with you, to make you guys not buff up, fight each other, anything, he said he is the one giving you those strategies to do prior to you leaving this person. His words was prior to you leaving this person. His issue with this is you're doing all of this and you're not planning an exit strategy. If the shit is bad, he said you called him and you asked him to fix this. The way he saw to fix it is to make your life comfortable until you decide to get out of Dodge. But if you're saying I don't want to get out of Dodge because the shit I've been doing to fix it got us on an even keel, then he's saying what the hell is he here for? Are you gonna call him back when shit go to busting up and then he jumps off the porch at your ass again? You see what he's saying?
Yeah. I don't know. I really don't know.
I didn't know you was having issues with your man. I'm telling you exactly what they saying.
Nah, because I don't feel like I'm having issues right
Anymore.
now. I get it how it cheated times.
So you guys are over the having issues part, right?
Right.
So tell Ogun you don't need his help or something like that, because this is why he's here in your head. This is your head.
Okay.
If you don't think you need his help anymore and y'all going to be a happy, cohesive, loving couple, tell him, I don't need your help, Ogun. I think I got it worked out. Thank you for your assistance.
Okay, I think I have it worked out, man. Thank you for your assistance.
All right. So, do you want to ask him a question, or are you just done with that particular entity?
Let me see. I was going to ask about consistency, like my how to stay consistent when it comes to what I am working for.
What are you working towards?
As far as like trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing in career and
Ogun, so do me a favor, Ogun, remove yourself out of her relationship sector and focus on her career. What does she need to do to stay consistent in her career? As far as come out of the closet, meditate, and go now. Hell, the only thing you have to do to stay consistent is to actually do it. If you want another job, go get another job. If you want overtime, get overtime. If you want to start a cookie business, start the cookie business. The problem is procrastination is not staying consistent. It's the simple fact that I'm not ready to do it yet.
okay.
Not even starting. So he said, go now, come out of the closet and pray. Let's get it done. All right, now we're going to go over here to Abba. Again, this is a relationship reading. This is why they came. But I understand where you're at with the relationship, but I still got to tell you what they got to say. You could dismiss all of them, okay?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, so now we're going to go over here to your second area. And in your second area, you have Oba. This is why, we go to your second Orisha. Oba is your second Orisha. This is why you act the way you act, move the way you move, react, reflexes, or just the way you just move, period. This is your actions. In this area, you have Oba. Having Oba in this area, if you know anything about Oba, she is over relationships. She breaks relationship up. She can put them together. She removes the negative, toxic shit of a relationship. Water under the bridge, right? Now, she is saying you have been cutting ties or severing strings or detaching from a lot of stuff concerning this relationship. Now, if you have detached everything so much, she say, what exactly is holding you here?
Like I said, we have been together for like half our lives, so I don't know. Like I just felt like with this relationship that it was us having a learning experience together. know why. Like, I keep getting, it's many reasons that I've gotten about us separating, and I don't know.
But you were pretty damn confident telling Ogun to back up because you said you got it made. Now they asking you questions. If you done cut so many strings and so many attachments to this fella, to this person, to this life, y'all have been together damn near half of your life, you gotta answer this simple question because you call these energies in. They just don't jump in. This ain't an ancestor. You call these in. What is it that's holding you there? If you don't want to separate or you don't want a battle plan to get out of Dodge and you want to stay, she is here to remove that situation. And she said, so for her own edification, tell her why you want to stay. If you can't say nothing good about the relationship, and I'm just layman's term, you can't say nothing good. If you can't say I want to work on this, I want to be married again, we can love each other, ping good. If you can't give her a reason why you want to stay, then you don't have a reason why you should stay.
So my reason is that things are going good. We learning, and I don't know. I didn't feel.
I'm finna hold you there.
Okay.
So this is where you should look at this card. I'm just gonna tell her, Abba, I know you like for her to come to and I'm gonna put my hand on you because you're talking too loud. Abba's talking too loud to me. She is saying it has to be more that's gonna keep you in this relationship other than we're doing good right now. Do you love him? Do you want his children? Do you want to work out everything? Do you want marriage? Do you want all of this? Listen to what she is saying. What is keeping you here if you done severed every damn thing else over distance? You done detached from telling him what to do. You done detached from telling him what you want in life. So what is you here for other than to be a robot? Her saying, you better tell her what it is you want out of this relationship. This is what she's saying. Because she will break you guys up whether you like it or not.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We have 2 children together. We've been married for about 3 years now. We did like a traditional wedding. We had ups and downs, but we leveled it out with the way. I mean, I understand though, because in the sense of detaching, I haven't separated myself from it, but it's more so I started focusing on me making myself happy in order to, like I said, being a piece for him as well as for myself, and not giving that responsibility to him. So I understand what Oba is saying, but I'm just, I don't know about the breakup part. I really don't.
She is not saying, she said, so listen to me good. She will, repeatedly, she will break you guys up if you can't tell her a tangible reason why you want to be with him. Still, it ain't because y'all change, because everybody's saying this is passion, this is calm at the moment. When shit fall off the wheels and you had the opportunity of this energy to heal this situation and you couldn't come up with nothing, all because we've been together so long, and you're going to be back in your pain point because, you know, good times don't last always, just like trouble don't last always. What is going to keep you guys together if you guys start fucking up again? Layman's term, this is what she's asking. If you can't say this honestly to her other than I just love him because we've been together so long, then ain't nothing going to keep you there, and y'all will separate, darling. They are trying to help. You have to say what it is you love about this man, and that's the last scenario, and I'm done. I'll go to the next card.
Well, I look at he pays attention. Well, he caters to the things that I say and make sure that I'm good. I feel he loves me. I feel his love, and he's here for me whatever I need. That's what I love about him.
And do you think this is going to carry you through if you guys get on a bad foot? You think that he's going to show you this same energy if you guys get on a bad foot, argument, or misunderstanding? This is all she want to know.
Well, we've been there, so I just feel that way.
So you feel okay. So tell Abba, Please don't destroy your relationship.
I will speak. Don't destroy my relationship.
All right. Now we finna go over here to Oshun. Your destiny is Oshun. Good job. You passed their test. Good job. They was being real stern with you, and you passed their test.
Yeah.
Because they say,
say.
because these two say you play with it too much. You wishy-washy at times, and they saying, okay, relationship is not to be played with. So let me go to your third house, your third ancestor. Your third Orisha. So we're gonna go to your third area, and this area right here is over your destiny. This is what's typically gonna happen to you, and what's typically gonna end up. Okay.
Okay.
In this area right here, you have Oshun, and if you know anything about Oshun, she's very passionate. She's over love. She's over just pleasing the man. She's over just all about doing her feminine job, the embodiment of feminine energy. She is in your destiny. She is saying 100% you will be in a happy relationship. You will be in a very happy relationship. She can't make no choices. She can't say no more. She's not going to give you any advice. She say your destiny is for you and this man to be happy together. Would you like to ask her a question?
Can I ask outside of the relationship?
Yeah, you can ask outside the relationship. I don't know why you would, but go for it. What we asking?
I feel good in my relationship. I really did. Like, I feel like we both doing what we need to do to make it work and
I like that.
Make our family work.
I like that.
And we both grew up, not around marriage or around long-term relationships that actually work together and try to, build a family and foundation. So I feel very good in my relationship. Even though I do understand maybe when I'm wishy-washy, because when we argue or things go wrong and I get frustrated, or if that time of the month I just get a little aggravated and just be like, am I supposed to be here? Are we supposed to be there? So I do understand the sternness, and I understand it all. The question I was going to ask about is, should I take my career to a spiritual practice, or should I, as far as meditation classes?
Should you do what to a spiritual platform?
Basically, should I go to school for psychology and work towards opening my own temple or Montessori, or I just want to work with children and help them with meditation and stuff like that, because should you start your own commune, convent, or spiritual school? Yeah.
Spirit, is it in the cards for her to start a spiritual school for youth? Work your magic. You are seeing the situation accurately, and balance career and home life. This is the best bet for you. Go for it, madam school teacher, mistress, princess.
Yeah, so, because, the bones get old, and I want to be able to just sit and talk.
There you go. They said, I like when they said balance career and home life. You are seeing the act and work your magic. This is what you should be doing. So no wonder they were so stern on your ass, because keep in mind, if you're going to be this spiritual guru, you can't have no scandal in your life. Because they will tear spiritual guru ass down who think they perfect, especially one who think they're nurturing children.
Right. No, I get it. I felt this shift in my spiritual journey. Like, I've been learning so much, and right now I reset everything. I actually listened to one of your readings where you told the girls to burn candles for 30 days, like a recent one.
Yeah.
That you posted. And I burned candles for 7 days to clear up any magical energy that I put out that may have harmed somebody.
There we go.
I felt myself going up. So I felt like the reset. So now I'm working on knowledge. Now, learn before you do. And make sure you using discernment and all that stuff. So I've been teaching myself and learning from them as well. I've been listening to them, because I do have that issue.
That's what I'm talking about.
This is awesome.
That makes me feel good that you did something in the video and it's working for you. That made me feel real good because Spirit be putting it out there, but a lot of people just watch the video for entertainment. They're not really looking at them gems that's being thrown, and it can help somebody.
Right. So when it comes to your videos, I tell people all the time that I listen to it because when other people ancestors speaking, they have knowledge. So I'm listening to their ancestors like they talking to me. I burned the money for other people's ancestors because they gave me some knowledge.
That's right.
Also, I did on my birthday. I had a message for you that about starting your own network.
All right. Well, it was a pleasure reading you. Sorry they beat you up, but they had to take you to the test. But they knew what you were supposed to be. So you told them to back off and move. So now it's up to you to make this relationship work. Okay?
Yep, I got it.
Oh well, darling. Well, I want you to be good, and congratulations on this newfound happiness in your relationship.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, darling. Be good.
You as well.
All right, everybody. What can I say? That was a very intense reading. I didn't want to talk to her like that, but Spirit was like, she gotta get it. She gotta get it because she can't have an attitude and move forward with this because it ain't gonna work for her plans that they have for her. So I loved it. Positive comments below. I'm the Baron telling you guys to trust in you and the universe because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. Soul Tribe. All right, so let me start by putting some Florida water on these old knuckles of mine. So the way the consultation works.
Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna shuffle the cards, as you know, pray on them, yada yada. So the way the consultation works, for the time you have allotted in your reading, you get to ask any question you want. You get to ask any question you want all the way up to the time of that reading. All the way up to the end of the reading. And I don't go by houses. I go directly by you. Or you can sit up here and you can just talk to me and ask me about this problem or ask me about something going on, and I put the cards on that situation. So that's what a consultation is all about.
You all roll together then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
All right. So, I'll take it. So, as you know, I gotta give you the spiel. As you know, I'm a direct energy reader. Don't believe in ring zodiac signs and birthdays. I'm not tired of that spirit. I ask that you be open with the spirit and have fun. Now that I got that out of the way, I want you to say your first name so I can pray over these cards. Do I have permission to cut your cards?
You absolutely do.
All right. How is this relating to you? I'm seeing a tree, but I'm seeing old people under a tree next to a church. What's going on there?
Old people underneath the tree next church?
As if you're like standing with them, chaperoning them, supervising them. In your church, are you like a deaconess, or you work with the
I work with seniors.
Oh, you do work with seniors.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm seeing. So, do you ever push them outside, or is there a tree next to the senior property you're at on?
There's nothing but trees by my senior center, but I don't have direct contact with them.
Okay.
But by there, not too far from there. See, I work down in the village, so down by that way is a church. My old church, my family's church is not too far from there.
Okay, I'm seeing older people under this tree, but I'm finna describe this windowsill so you can understand. It's either burgundy or red, kind of like glass pane window. And I'm looking from the tree at the window, and I'm looking, and somebody is looking out of the window at the tree. So it's like two people locking eyes with each other, but they can't get to each other, if that makes any sense. But they're under this tree.
That's a church.
So if you pass by it, just can you see what color the glass windows are, or can you see what an angle of a tree? Because there's very much spiritual energy under that tree waiting for you.
Yeah, there's a tree there.
All right.
I know with another church. It's a very old church was built, it's well over 100 years old, easy.
Okay.
And the church glasses are stained glass windows, and on the left side of the church, they have on some of those panes when the church was built, they have names of the elders on it. And the lady I grew up knowing as my grandmother's on one of those windows.
Okay, so she's all over this reading. See, I don't know you, and I just want you to understand what I was saying.
Okay.
All right. Now, I shuffle the cards. I cut the cards. What's your first question, and what it is you want to talk about?
Okay, my first question is when I have different spiritual gifts that I think I've had for a very long time, but I just tapped into it right after my brother died in 2020, and that's when I started taking it more seriously. And in that period of time between then and now, my spiritual gifts have been growing, and they include different things. So I did ask a question in regards to, I asked Holy Spirit and my guardian angels and everybody. I do the pendulum.
Okay, sigil magic.
It was something I just picked up, and it just started working. And the question I have about that is that something that I should be dealing with or dabbling with, because it's quite easy. Like, it's not even, I can pick up anything and it become a pendulum.
Okay. So the question is, what?
The question is this something that I should be doing? And if it is this something that is ordained by my spirit team?
Spirit, should she be doing this pendulum magic? Should she be doing this? Is this ordained? Go now. Yes. Retreat to nature with your heart. Go now. Yes. Retreat to nature with your heart. Now they saying yes, you're supposed to be doing this, but you're using the wrong divining rod, so to say. You're using the wrong pendulum, or picking up anything is not what they're saying. Now, retreat to nature, they just flashed that tree. Remember I told you there's spiritual energy under that tree for you.
Yeah.
Next to that church. Now, I think you, because they showed me the glass pane, I think you need to go and get something of that church and let that be your divining rod. Let that be your signature piece you use. Because your ancestors, your spiritual team is under that tree, waiting for you to come and get something from there. Always go to that tree and take some dirt from the root of the tree, put it in your house. That's what you sprinkle on the table. Then you lay your board or your whatever you spirit giving you some information. I hope you write this down.
I got it.
Take some dirt from the ground of that tree where your spiritual team is next to that church that you can remember, that they show you. Sprinkle a little bit of that sand on the table wherever you're going to do your divining. Put whatever board, paper, whatever you want to do under that, and make sure you get a piece of wood from that tree. Something you can hook to a string or something round by that tree, or you get a piece of glass from that church window pane, and that's going to be your spiritual team giving you all the information. You will be super great.
Great, thank you so much. The other thing I have tapped in is to realize that I am an energy reader. So there's certain things that I know that if it's correct, I'm good. When I get a bad energy around me or something's not right, I lose my breath. Is this something that, I know everybody's spiritual walk is different, but is this something that is an indicator to let me know the difference between dark and light?
Well, this is what they're trying to say. You really shouldn't be doing the intuitive stuff. This is not what you want to do, because when you was talking, they gave me a headache over my right eye, directly over my right eye. They saying this is not what she's supposed to be doing. You got to choose either this one or the other one. One blinds you. So doing the intuitive, picking up energies, that type of thing, that blinds your third eye. Doing the pendulum, this is what your spiritual team wants you to do.
Okay.
So please don't try to do them both.
Alright, because I normally, it's very rare that I read for other people. Like, I don't even advertise that. There's only a couple of people who say, can you throw a card for me? Because I got 10,000 decks of cards in my house. And I normally, ask questions for myself. Do it for myself.
Right.
And usually with the pendulum, they had told me before, stop, don't ask me questions about you. You got to do it for other people.
Right. And don't read intuitive cards for other people. It's not what they want you to do. They will blind you to, you won't see the message clear. I'll put it like that.
Okay. All right. So the other question that I have is go hand in hand. So when I'm doing, like, say, for instance, the cards, here's the weird thing. The ancestors come through for that person.
Okay.
At the end of a reading or something like that, it may even just be me talking to them. And then all of a sudden, I'll just close my eyes and then I hear, like, messages coming through, like I can hear them talking. I can't see their faces. I can see how they're dressed. I can see how they move. But I cannot see what they look like. And they just talk.
Okay, good.
And I just have to tell them, like, whoa, one at a time. Wait a minute. And then I just tell the person what I hear them say. So is this something that I should not be doing as well?
Should you not talk to the ancestors?
Well, it's not mine, it's theirs. Like, if they're around me, and if I'm talking to them, or if I do a call for them, which you told me I shouldn't be doing anymore.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
They come and they come up, they talk to me. Like, it was something that happened one day and it's just like, oof. I'm like, where did that come from?
So ask a question like this. If you do, because they saying you only could do one for your personal. Because I'm seeing, now they're showing me a sleeping gorilla. They say you don't want to wake the sleeping monkey or the sleeping gorilla. So I think you have a very anger issue deep down inside you. And listening to everybody else's bull or everybody else's ancestors, they're going to rile you up to anger or have you come off really verbally bad to somebody because you don't know how to cipher the message. You'll flat out say what the hell they're saying and it could be a shit storm. That's why they saying this is not for you right now. Your personal ancestors will blind you to the message. Now, I want you to ask, is it okay if you practice doing this to get stronger? How about that?
That sounds good.
You gotta ask it. I gave a suggestion. You gotta ask that question. I can't ask it for you. I give you the suggestion.
I'm sorry. Do I have permission to practice using cards?
Does she have permission to practice using cards to speak to everybody else's ancestors and such? Spirit said, see the other person's point of view. That's what I'm talking about. Clear and shield your energy and see the truth. Spirit say, see the other person's point of view, clear and shield your energy and see the truth. You can do this, but until you just see the truth, understand that you should not be listening to their ancestors. This is not what you're called to do. But yes, you can do it for other people, but let the message stay as the message. Don't tell them a message what their ancestors say or spirit say in the cards, and then you thunder back and try to, in that same spirit, trying to have a conversation with you. That's not your job. That's not your specialty. You are a in the moment card reader. Everything else is this pendulum because that's the support of your spirit team.
I got you. Okay, so I have a spiritual business that I started in 2020 after the death of my brother. I dedicated it to him because of the fact that I had broke down because I had lost family members back to back to back, and he was one that it was sudden because he died of COVID. And
I went into spiritual warrior training for intensive 6 weeks. And out of that, that's when everything started popping. So I just wanted to give you a timeline on that.
Okay.
I started a spiritual business where I was first doing sprays and essential oils and learning all that stuff and rollers and using crystals and, but I read everything. Like I'm overkill, like I do research. I don't do stuff. But then there's a sense of creativity that just comes upon me that I just sit down and I just start mixing up stuff. At first I was, just checking out other people's recipes just to get the idea, and then the creativity started flowing. And the business has expanded to, like, I do a lot of stuff with herbs.
Okay.
I do candles. I still do the sprays. I do lotion bars, hair oils, a lot of different wellness and spiritual stuff I've been doing for a couple of years now. I want to be real clear if this is something that I'm supposed to be doing at this time.
Spirit, you're supposed to be doing your spiritual business.
Yes, sir.
Spirits, is she supposed to be doing her spiritual business? Priorities. Focus upon your strength. Twin flame energy. Priorities, focus upon your strength, and this will join you together with your half self. Yes, you are supposed to be doing this spiritual business, but your ancestors keep saying you're very hard-headed and you're very determined to make your spiritual business a success by doing stuff you should not be doing. Baby steps. They are saying, listen to me. Don't jump off the porch thinking you can do this. They told you what they want you to do. They're going to bless you with what you're doing. Practice your way up. But don't think you can be a jack of all trades in this thing. It is not going to work out good for you because you got the support of somebody at a church that I didn't even know. But
I'm surprised because, child, my grandmother.
You say you're surprised?
Yeah, because she never comes through on anything. Because my grandmother, let's just say, there's a backstory to it, but as I know her to be my grandmother, she was all of 4'9", and I'm telling you, when I tell you strip gray bun in the bun,
yeah,
you know what I mean, with the black and the shoes.
Yeah.
Now you remember I'm north.
Yeah.
So everything looked like that, okay? But what I do have is her organ in my she shed.
Wow.
I have an old organ. This thing has got to be, it's got to be over 100 years old by now.
Wow.
And I have her organ in my she shed.
Ain't that something?
Yeah, she was one of them people, like, she was staunch. When I tell you staunch Methodist,
yeah,
staunch, because my family's Methodist, staunch, like morning, noon, night. So I'm kind of surprised because she really didn't, like, I'm one of 7, so I was younger.
You gotta understand, she keep in mind the spirit that was looking down from the church at that tree to where that energy at, that's probably her, and she probably know the truth now. And she's saying, this girl got a gift, I should have nurtured it. Let's go ahead and y'all spiritual team help her. She's with the ancestors, and keep in mind each ancestor teach each ancestor.
That's
So
true.
she could have been a card carrying Christian to the day she ended. But if she know the truth now, so this is why she is trying to help you. But please go back and break the glass on that church and take a piece of that bitch or something. Take something from it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check that out because, like I said, my job is like right around the corner from it. And what else did I have here? Well, I'm still learning and reading and learning and reading and learning and reading. So exactly, I know you said this before, am I only to focus on just perfecting this pendulum and just staying away from other things? Because, no, let me recant that. I already got that answer. Here's my question. I have had a past life reading over a year ago.
Okay.
And I was told, because who would know? Because I don't listen to, who would know? In one of the lives that came through, the first life that she told me about, I was young, and she said that I got in trouble, I got killed because I was trying to help save people. I've always been getting killed for trying to save other people.
I know somebody else like that. Well, I get you.
So I was messing with, she told me that in my past life that I used to be into all of the herbs and picking things up and seeing what works, and I would be trying, healing my people. So I was trying to get my people freed. And what I did is I had made a potion with some herbs that would put the master or taskmaster to sleep so the slaves can escape. And I got caught making it. So as I got caught making it, I told them, no, this is just a simple thing to help heal, people, like colds or if you're really sick. So they took me into the house and they told me, well, Master's son is sick. Give him the potion. So what it ended up doing is just put him into a deep sleep. It didn't heal him and he died. So they dug a hole and put me in the hole, and only my head was out and I got beheaded. So I was told then, do not, if you're going to do herbs and stuff, you should be very careful of what you do, and you shouldn't mess with it. So lo and behold, back then, I would never thought about touching herbs. All of a sudden, it has morphed that I'm good at it. Like it's something like I'm like always interested in nature. Like going out there with the nature and saying, oh, look at that flower, wonder what that can do, and doing all of this kind of stuff. So I'd be making salves and stuff for people. And they work.
Okay.
So it's just something that I was born into doing, or I'm supposed to be completing.
Spirit.
Because they had me all over the place. Like I was in the Akashic Records. They had me everywhere. But I always end up getting killed.
Okay.
I always end up getting murdered for helping other people.
Okay. So your question to Spirit was, is this herbal thing your game as well?
Yes.
Spirit, what about the herbs? I know what you've been showing me as you've been talking. What about the herbs? Let it go. Balance career and home life. Come out of the closet. Let it go. Balance career and home life and come out of the closet. So I'm not seeing the herbal game as your thing. You can do it. But they're saying if you're going to do it, you need to follow these instructions. Do you have pen and paper?
Yes, sir.
All right. Every herb you need to grow. Every herb you need to grow for yourself, so you're not going to have a big business by this. So you're not here to make money from this on a big business scale. So this is not going to be a business. Or you can sell it inside your business, but this is not going to be your $1 million moneymaker. But they're saying this is the way you need to grow your herbs, and these are the only herbs you can use. No ordering shit offline, nothing. So you're going to get you some plant boxes, bases. You're going to put them on your back porch or on your balcony. I don't know your living situation, but you're going to grow.
I have land. I have a lot of land.
Then you're growing your own herbs. Here is the thing, and this is very hard to do. You're going to take dog shit. Every herb you grow needs to be fertilized with dog shit. This is what, mix it up in the water, sprinkle it on the ground. dog poop. Why, Baron? Why are they saying that, right?
Yes.
Dog poop because you got screwed over. So now, anytime you deal with plant magic, your plant magic is to fuck somebody over as well. You are very much incapable. And listen to what I'm saying, and I'm so sorry because I know how you feel about it. You are very much incapable of doing some plant-based magic that's gonna make somebody feel good or heal. It is not in your spirit. If you do plant-based magic, it needs to be to fuck somebody up.
Oh, I'm not doing that then.
Okay, so now you see why they saying don't think it. So if you grow these herbs, whatever you need to use, every herb that you grow, you touch, needs to be cultivated with dog poop. Dog poop is a bad thing in magic. These herbs need to have a taint to them, and they need to be used in bad spell work, period. And if you're not willing to go that route, to do that there, leave the herbs alone. Make good herbs for yourself. You cool. But if, I need this, make them to hurt somebody's husband or do some bad shit. But do not think you're going to make your herbs for somebody bombs and tonics and shit and make that person feel better. It is always going to turn out disastrous. This is a chaos magic that dealing with the earth, okay, for you. Hey, I'm just telling, these people are saying you have to connect with your other half. They split you for a damn reason. They split you for a reason. This is why grandma coming her ass down here saying do this type of magic only for now. Because you're separated. But until you get that dark half under control, that dark and that light of balance career and home life, until you balance that, everything gonna turn out disastrous. Stick with the stuff that you know you can do that don't require you no heavy lifting.
Gotcha. I understand that. I received that. I got that. Spiritual attack. Am I currently under spiritual attack right now?
Is she under spiritual attack, spirit? Work your magic, health and healing, mother, wife, sister, daughter. They're saying no, you're not under spiritual attack. But what you need to do is form a ring of protection around the female in your life. I don't know if it's your mother, or I don't know if it's your daughter, or it's a female niece very close to you. But they're saying this female needs protection. She's the one that's under the curse, not you. Before you say, okay, who is the female that's close to you? She's not an old person.
It's my daughter.
Okay.
My daughter and my granddaughter are only a year apart.
Only a year apart. And are they teens? Are they teenagers?
Yep.
Put a chain of protection around those kids, please.
Okay. I will.
Those are ones that's under spiritual attack or under attack from a spirit. Big difference. So influence. Their influence is gonna be off the chain soon. Put a ring around them.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried about my daughter because she's squishy. The other one's a Hellcat. The other one is it's like they're night and day. And I raised my granddaughter because she's my step-granddaughter.
Gotcha.
I raised her, but she's a Hellcat. She'd be like, what's happening? What's shaking? What's happening? What's popping? You know, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I need personal space. And my daughter's like, hi, Mommy. How are you? They're like night and day. Squishy.
Oh, squishy, Lord. I love it.
They squishy, man. And then I look at them, but I look at her, me and my husband look at her like, we fell down.
Yeah.
But anyway, those are my questions. Is there anything else that I should know?
Spirit, is there anything else she should know? Offer, teach, thank you. About time. Fertility, thank you, Spirit. You know what I'm looking for. Open your heart to love. Start teaching these girls magic. Start teaching these girls this stuff, okay? Offer, fertility. They said teach, fertility, children. Open your heart to love. Teach these children about this. Don't hold it back from them.
I try to teach them now.
Yes.
They run. They call me, my granddaughter calls me Mama Odie.
Yeah, Mama.
Don't laugh.
Jesus
Don't
Christ.
laugh. She doing that stuff again, that mama oldie stuff.
Yeah, they gotta learn. Spirit say, teach fertility, open your heart to love. Yeah, Spirit, they want you to start teaching. You gotta teach these girls, man. You gotta understand. You coming from ancestor lineage. This ain't spirit. This ancestor. They saying get their ass up to par on this magic. You can teach them plant-based magic and let them do it. You got me?
I got you.
All right. How did you like your consultation with the Baron?
Whew. Man, I've been waiting for you a long time. Long time. But it was great.
I was surprised I seen that church. I was surprised I seen that church for you, and the old lady, she came through heavy. Like, I'm looking at her, she's looking at me.
She's scary. Can you imagine what it was growing up with that?
Oh.
She was a little itty bitty thing.
Yeah, she was scary, but she is stern, and she didn't even speak. She pointed, and that's when you know she's serious about it. But you go mess around with that tree, please. I don't care. Go mess around with that tree. Go mess around that church. You may walk in there and find the item that you need to use, but she is giving it to you. Ask her to lead your way. If she was all Christian then, she should have hell ain't not.
If that's that tree, that cemetery, oh Lord, oh God.
It's next to a cemetery too?
It's a little cemetery there, yeah.
Okay.
That church is old, bruh.
Okay.
Church is old.
Well, you got it.
Ooh, scary bitch. Okay.
All right.
Hate cemeteries, man. I hate them.
Shit, I got the Baron, and I'm scared of the walking zombies and shit, and I gotta go to that cemetery once a year. So I don't. Yeah, tell me about it.
Oh man,
Oh, bitch,
it
yeah.
was a pleasure. Thank you so much. Deep value. And you see me hanging out in your chat. It's the spirit knows.
Okay, the spirit knows. Okay. I be just saying your name, and then I always say something crazy about your name, but now I know you really are good folk.
Yeah, because my spiritual name was Shamaka.
I couldn't remember that.
I know, so that's why I put the spirit knows, because that's what it means.
Okay. Shamaka. All right then, darling.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
All right, everybody. I liked that one because I liked that one. The lady who raised her came through hard and just was like real, still raising her, protecting her. That's nice that ancestor could come from the grave, from the past or past life, whatever, and correct her and just keep her on the path of the straight and narrow and guiding her. That's powerful, y'all. She has a great connection and she has a powerful gift. She has more gifts, but the spirit is saying she's moving too fast. She has to do it in stages and steps. And her grandmother and her spiritual team, all them old people I saw under that tree, they're going to do what they got to do for her. They're going to guide her. And keep this, she work at a senior center next to the place where, well, y'all don't think spirit real, you are crazy. Hit that like button. All right, everybody, I'm the Baron telling you guys to trust you in the universe, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. Soul Tribe.